What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us again. See if I can get Lewis in here with us. Let's see if we got him here. We're talking DIY tanks today. I think Lewis is going to show off some stuff he's been working on. We talk about shallow tanks versus normal tanks in general. And then we're going to see if we can get Jordan, which is the Reef plug, and the Arabian Reefer to join us as well. Hopefully he's off of work by now so he can join us. As soon as I get Lewis in here, we'll start. What's up? Mad Dog's Reefs. There he is. I think he's going to join us right now. Hey, the Arabian's here.
Up?
What's up, sir?
How you doing today, sir?
Not too bad at all.
Let me get plugged up real quick, make some juice.
Yep.
We can't run without no juice, man.
I just charged up. I got to 50%. I figured out to make it. What's up, everybody? Ruben's Reef.
Man, how's everything in Georgia? How's the weather over there?
It's been pretty good. It's nice out now. It was kind of raining this morning, but it's chilling now. So you guys got awesome, hurricane coming.
We got some crazy rain coming down here, man. We got some crazy rain.
So,
yeah,
crazy rain coming.
There's all types of I just saw in the coincidentally last live we went to the building that collapsed over in Miami live, and we showed y'all what was happening. So coincidentally, minutes before this live, I look and there's a tornado that broke out like right down the street from there.
That's what I got to worry about now that I live in Georgia. It's tornadoes, man.
Yeah, it's getting rough, man. It's getting rough. Them Ecotech battery backups, God willing, I don't need them tonight, but it's nice to know I got them because I heard a crazy lightning strike literally like next to the house. So it's, and my area is known for that type of stuff. We have the old school wire electrical through the top. We don't have underground. So those are prone to, hey, cheers. I got to get myself a drink ready, man.
Hey, have you noticed
I rushed in here to get on this live, guys. So, hey, the milk is here. We got the milk guy in here.
Yeah, the Team Milk guys.
Hey,
they're going crazy.
Hey, he blowing up, though, man. He blowing up. He blowing
with the
up.
Team Milk.
He got people joining Team Milk, man. Hey, I'll join, man. I'll join Team Milk.
You're going to join Team Milk with him?
I joined the live with you kind of just updating everybody on us trying to get some people on here, right? Yeah, we're going to try. I just spoke to G. He might be joining in about 15, 20.
Okay.
And
the Arabian, he was just here. Is he going to join us or is he selling Kicks Plus merchandise? The Arabian, right?
I don't even know. He told me he'll, if he's ready to go at home, he was gonna jump on. So I'll let him kind of let us know if he's cool, ready to go, and we'll tag him on here. We'll love to have.
I know you wanted to talk DIY. Are you ready to show everybody the goods or not yet?
I can show the goods. I'm trying to say I can show the goods. But it's not to the full automation that I wanted yet. There's still some tweaking to do. I've been having some struggles on the distance of this tube, even though it's a very skinny tube. It's one of those like, like our dosing tubes and stuff, but it's a long distance. So,
well, why don't you explain to everybody what you built? Because you definitely got something that's one of a kind.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, a man of predictions, man. I thought I was the only crazy person that could think some stuff up like this, and actually, like, sure enough, like you brought it up on the last live, man. Spot on. So the people that were on my last live, we appreciate you, and you'll have an inside scoop of probably what's happening here and where our craziness is going. But Des predicted pretty much what the idea was to the T. Hey, Abu just said hold up, so that means he's probably fixing a join.
Okay.
So that's cool.
But yeah, so just before you even tell everyone what you did, it's kind of crazy because what he built is something I've been thinking about for years. And especially when I got my first AI light and I had thunderstorms and clouds. And I was like, well, you know, what's the point, right?
Of course.
It's kind of a parlor trick, right? But then I was thinking, what if I have the pump that makes waves like the reef. I have the clouds that I can simulate. I have thunderstorms I can simulate. Um, and then if I can add a water effect to it, now I have a
That's
storm on the reef, right? A lot of times storms on the reef, that's what makes the frags, so on and so on and so on. So it's just something I've always kind of thought about.
well, no, you're absolute. Look, I never, I've always tried to replicate natural settings, and that's why I appreciate Ecotech so much because they offer all these goodies, which
Mhm.
I am true to the fact that I really don't use them much, other than like that new toy in the box that the first
Yeah,
day you really play with all the goodies and
I
then you
actually
never
run
use
the
them again.
clouds. I do run the clouds, and every now and then you can catch the tank dimming, and then it comes back up.
I haven't dove. I set my lights, and once I saw they were right, like to my likings, I never went back. I'm that type, but
What's up,
but
everybody?
that's something that affects me because I'm not using my stuff to the full potential. So we can all
Right,
learn from this. With
right.
this project, I was able to take the MP40s, the Radions, and the whole new concept that we all have to use anyways, which is replacing the water that evaporates.
All right, well,
I don't want to
tell
do
them what you did there, because you actually did it. And
all
nobody
right,
on Instagram is going to be able to have this. So anybody after you show it that builds it, we know where it came from when we see it.
all
If
right,
next week every tank has this, we know who did it first. That's a
all
fact.
right, cool. All right, cool. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my wife's phone because she has the Mobius app. If not, I'm gonna have to disconnect from my phone to be able to get on the app and all that fun stuff for the full
Wait, you
effect.
got it
So
connected to the Ecotech? What do you have? The Versa pumps controlling it?
no, I'll give you the breakdown in a minute. Let me
Okay,
go
okay,
do this
okay.
real quick. Is the bait?
I'm sure you saw
Bobby,
it already. I saw it too. It's pretty dope.
you hit the switch for me.
It looks like a major fire hazard, but it looks really cool. The crazy part is, I know once people start seeing this and people start talking about it, other people are gonna build it, and it's gonna be kind of crazy to see that. Oh wait, let's see. The Arabian, the Adam. Hey, hey, bro, I never got my sticker, man.
What sticker? I gotta get new stickers, man.
Hey, so you're gonna do what he's about to show the world, also?
What? Oh, Reef X?
Yeah, what he's about to show everybody.
I think I got a little sneak peek of it already.
Okay, because I
But
know
I
you.
tell you what, it's dope as hell.
It is dope. But
Yeah,
this
it's
is
on
the
its
cool
own.
thing, is to see what happens in the next 2 and 3 weeks when other people do it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Just to see how it evolves, how other people do play on it. Because I think it's something everybody's gonna want, especially if it's practical.
yeah. Nah, it's different, man. What's up, everybody on the live, man? What's going on? Frags and Dabs, I got you a sticker. Mo,
All right, guys, I'm gonna flip the camera around to get you guys on the thing, but let me give y'all the whole look. Abu, how you
yo,
doing, my man?
what's going on?
Yo, we gonna break this for the first time, my man. Let's see how this plays out, brother. Hold on, let
I
me get
think people
y'all.
are gonna like it.
I hope so.
What's up, everyone joining?
All right, so this is the. Let me get the phone, Jazz. This is the setup right here. Oh shit, I didn't flip the camera. What do you? Hold on. Oh, okay. There you go.
All right, we watching. Look at that.
Oh shit, that man got his
Oh,
leak.
I got the magnifying glass on this thing. Let me get this magnifying.
Man, his roof leaking, man.
Look at that.
That's some other type of shit, boy.
It's a rainforest.
We ain't on that yet.
Yo, hold on, gentlemen. Let's give them the full show. Let's give them the full show, man. Let's see what's going on out here, bro.
That shit coming from the top, boy.
All right.
That's pretty dope, right?
Yeah, that's not even dope. That's different right there.
Nobody never seen that before.
Yo, we did it out here, though, man. We did
Look
it.
at that.
I mean, this is I'll give you guys a breakdown of what
Look
I
how
did.
close the water dripping from the lights.
Bro,
That's what I was looking at too. But I know
Right.
he's smart, so I know he's thought about this.
Yeah, so what I did was I created these, and I'm gonna 2.0 it now that I know it works and how it works.
Yeah, that's the new ATO.
But
Hopefully.
I put these clips where it avoids the tube from having any connection to this piece and to any of the Ecotech. There's separation in between all of them. So I've kind of tested several times to make sure there's no connection between both. And like, if I would have put the tube straight to the top, I could have definitely had the issue of, you know, the water kind of flowing through this top into the lighting and all that. But I definitely avoided all that. Lights are nice and squeaky clean. The pressure's just right. I think the pressure's the trick.
Don't show them too much. Don't show them too much.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And then next week they got it for sale.
No,
and don't want to pay.
Man.
And don't want to pay.
Gonna be but just all he's gonna do is trigger somebody's mind. Didn't like it, but
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. Like, it'll be dope to see that once people see it and people start talking about it, how that evolves. You know what I'm saying? How people build upon it.
You know,
that's crazy.
That little stick figure that be pitched on stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So goes there and have your top coming off.
Yeah, man.
Or you know what else you could do? You could listen. I don't know what you dose to the tank, right? But imagine dosing that Red Sea, the little green drops.
Oh my God!
The little green drops, because it's gonna glow on the way down.
That would be crazy.
I
mean, I'm still missing my whole jellyfish thing. That I build them and sell them, but I usually display them on top of my tank, which makes the tank look pretty cool. So that's gonna water those plants for me, which I usually use a little spray bottle to do. So I'm tackling that issue for those little air plants on top. It's a win-win, man. And I'll be honest with you, like the breakage on top, like the rain in the top of the water, you know that we're always talking about breakage. I have a feeling like that trickle, it's more natural to the tank. It really brings home that feel for me. Like it's not something we really think about.
I can see it dripping. We can see it dripping in the background.
Say that again?
I can see it dripping in the background. This shit is raw.
Yeah, and it's actually off already. It'll like do like a few final drops, like, you know, anything kind of lingering around for a few seconds and then just shut off completely. But right there, it's off already. Let me see if I can show
And what are
you.
put that view so you can see it dripping a little bit.
Yeah,
where the auto top off container at on the bottom?
Say that again?
Where the auto top off container at on the bottom?
I have an auto top off container in the bottom with Apex ATO system. When I removed the Apex from my system, that standalone, I never really figured it out right. I never felt comfortable leaving it alone. So this was long overdue regardless. I needed to replace my ATO system. So it was like a win-win. But yeah.
Do you think it's going to, like, are you going to use it as a regular ATO that is just dripping whenever it wants to? Or are you going to try and make it a push button type thing?
Yeah.
Because you know how much you're going to lose.
I'm pretty much, like I told you, 50% done with the real project, because the real project is to obviously like give it that full automation, which I'm like, and to the complete package. I really want at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. daily to turn on for X amount of time with the MP40s, the Ecotech, the Thunderstorm, like to give the full thing all on its own. I have to get the float valve line ran to the pump that pumps the rainwater into the tank. It's the pretty much picture the ATO system of any tank, with the exception of instead of the pump being inside the ATO container, it's in my RO system outside, and it's just pushing water to the top now. You know,
Yeah.
all I did was, that's all it is. I mean, the concept doesn't change. It's just where my
Since you
water's coming
use
from now.
Apex, you should add one of those little, I don't know what it's called, but I know Apex has the little buttons that you could just hit a button and it just start fucking raining. You know what I'm saying? Like as a cool trick for when people come over.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's pretty much, I have it set to, that pump is set to a switch, so I can literally hit a switch and turn it on.
Yeah.
But it defeats the automation purpose if I have to go and hit a switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
That's
but yeah,
dope, though.
man. But yeah,
Man, that
that's
shit.
guys, that was kind of what I was working on. Now, the reason why I chose DIY too is because we all seem to have some type of crazy project going on in our lives. Des, you completed one of yours as well.
That
And
thing
a lot
cloudy
of,
right now, man.
Yeah,
I
Des
seen,
did a little something. Nah, Des did a little something with the tank. Nah.
I told you, I seen a boo be sending me some behind the scene work, man. I know he be up to some crazy stuff.
Yeah, he went to the store the other day.
You know that's a problem.
What, Abu, what are you working on? Tell the world, bro.
No, man, just too much clutter and shit in the garage, so I'm gonna take everything out, man. I've been giving away all kinds of shit and cleaning it out. I'm about to like paint it, and I want to turn it into a semi-fish room. Like I want to build me a crazy water station like your boy Eat Sleep Reef. I'm gonna copy him, but spice it up a little bit. He's the one that got me wanting to do it, man.
You know, I've built a couple things watching Eat Sleep Reef videos over the years. Like when he flipped the doser, I did that. I made his Voss bottles. Um, I've been contemplating drilling the hole in my wall, how he did it in his house to run the the water outside and all of that. He makes
Yeah.
pretty good videos on stuff that he DIYs.
See his Did you see his video about his mixing station?
I've seen the mixing station, but I don't think I've seen the whole video of him building it out.
Yeah.
Hey, Zootech boys, we got Zootech boys in the building, man. Thanks for joining, y'all boys, man.
But you're
We
gonna set
missed
up
the.
automatic water changes though, right? With the mixing station.
Yeah. I brought the Apex, I had brought another doser, but I still ain't never did nothing with it, man. I ain't even hook up nothing on the Apex bar. Shit. I got to try it and didn't even hook it up. I don't think I'm gonna use it.
Said you better ask wife before you start drilling holes in the wall. But that's what I was thinking. Like nobody's gonna even know. Like if I just drill, because it goes where my RO. I have my RO outside, right? Because it goes through the
Yeah.
water hose, and I get 1,000% pressure. So I'm not moving it ever. Okay, I make water in 2 minutes. So I was thinking the tanks are right on the other side of the wall. If I just drill a little hole, feed the wires through, and then use a dosing pump to pull water out, pull water in, turn the ATO off in between. It's got to be as simple as that.
Yeah,
And then
but
It
just put
is.
some glue so the bugs can't come in through the wall.
is it even worth it though, bro? Because of your tank's sizes?
No, but it's cool though.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, do it. Fuck it
There's no other reason.
That's a great answer, Abu. That's what we need. We need more friends like Abu to tell you fucking go for it.
Yeah,
then.
that's what I
Do
was
it.
thinking. Just figure out how to drill a hole through the wall real quick, and that's it. And now I got
It,
automatic water changes on
Man,
30 gallons of water.
I ain't drilling nothing. I ain't cutting no barrels for the tanks. I ain't putting no bulkheads in the plastic barrels. I'm just gonna go buy it and call homie, and homie gonna come and make sure it's right. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I mean, that way will work. That way will work.
Sometimes I be second guessing myself. I don't be liking to second guess myself.
So I just built that little frag tank, and everybody knows that I don't know. I tell people all the time I don't know what I'm doing. Right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I cut all of that PVC. I didn't use a single measuring tape. I'm just eyeballing it, gluing it. You know what I'm saying? You get it. I just bought
And,
extra pieces.
yeah, but
And then,
sometimes when you do something and you mess it up and you wish you would have did it right the first way or let somebody do it, sometimes
no,
it
but
costs you
listen,
two or
Abu,
three
that's why you
times
buy
what it costs
extra. That's why you buy extra. That
you.
picture I posted, that's after I did it over twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can even go back in our chat and look at the first picture. The pipes weren't even how I have them now, because I measured it wrong and I cut it this short, and I had to chop up a whole new set.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't. I
We've
can't.
been there.
It's
We've been
cool
there.
though. It's cool though when you kind of try and build it yourself. Because now I look at it, I look at it and I'm fearful that it doesn't work and that it's going to be water everywhere. But
No,
so far, there's not water nowhere.
if you don't got no water yet, you ain't gonna get no water.
That's the answer I was just about to say, boy.
Yeah,
Salt is something else. Salt will take care of those.
yeah, and it's not leaking. And when
It
I
won't.
originally filled it up, I actually didn't tighten one of the bulkheads down.
Oh,
So as soon as the water went over to the overflow, it was fucking water everywhere, all over the wall, the plug.
Man,
But
the
well, I'm
first
gonna.
time I got my first 6 foot tank, man, I'm talking about 17, 18 years ago, 156 foot, bro. And when I was moving, I was like, I can't move this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I called the fish store. The fish store told me like 700, but back then, that was a long time ago. I was like, nah, it's okay, man. It's okay. When I got my homeboy's dad's van, and we all went to go try to take it off the stand. I had a high stand. The stand was high.
right.
Man, we didn't clear with the bulkhead. We couldn't get the bulkhead out. We couldn't clear.
I had to, even on the Nano, I had to cut them out. I couldn't get them off either. I literally cut them all out and put new ones.
Short story, anyways. I cracked the bottom of the tank. Had to go out and buy the same tank for 600 the same day, bro. And I could have saved myself the headache.
Yep,
I've been
on a
through
mission.
something. I've been through a similar story, but mine's the tank didn't crack. Mine's just the whole plumbing went to crap, and we had corals and fish galore, and we didn't clear the bulkhead, and it cracked. That's a lesson #1 for anybody listening. Clear the bulkheads when you move in a tank. Make
Yes.
sure you don't slip
What's
on
up,
the
Scottish?
But
bulkhead.
see, this was back in the day before I even had. That's like my first bulkhead. You know what I mean? That was
Oh
a pain
man.
in the ass. And then I'm a big guy trying to get up in there.
Trying to
Oh
get it
hell
out.
nah, it ain't
I
gonna
told you,
work.
even on this little 5 gallon tank, I couldn't get the old ones that they had on there on. And I literally used the PVC cutter and I just kept cutting it until I could get it off. It
Hey,
was hard. So I can't imagine on a 6 foot tank
hey,
because they're
but let's
bigger
not
too.
jump. Let's not jump over the kudos we got to give Des, man. I think you did a hell of a job with it, brother. And bro, the plumbing's phenomenal. I think the tank came out great. The work came out great.
Thanks,
And
thanks.
once again, I do a lot of this type of work, plumbing, electrical, and I've seen a lot of work. And trust me, I've seen plumbers of 20, 30 years that done some shitty work. So you
Yeah,
trust me, you for being your first time. I mean, granted, you had the pretty gray and blues and all those nice plumbing tubes to
yeah.
help make it look fancy.
I'm
But
gonna I'm gonna make it better. Listen, I'm
the
actually
angles, it's great. The angle's
so
great. You killed it.
I've decided what. So I've been looking at it, right, and it's stupid. It's just something. It's a novelty. It's cool because the
Okay.
display is so small. It's with sand, the rock, and the frag tank I put in there. There's less than 5 gallons in that display for sure, right? Um, so I figured I'm gonna make the sump as raw as possible. I'm gonna just overdo the whole thing,
And
right? Because I've been looking at it and I didn't add a check valve, so I still need to go back in and do that. Although the display is not big enough to flood the sump, right?
Yeah,
Because I
that's the
already
best
I
thing
already
you
emptied
did,
it.
dude.
When I
That's
oh,
the
you
filled
best
it,
thing you did.
huh?
That's the best thing you did was buying that bigger sump for that little.
Yeah, that's what
that
I was thinking. That's why I
100%.
didn't originally buy the
100%.
check valve because I knew the sump could handle all of the water from the display. But I
Yeah.
figured I'm gonna put the check valve, and then since I'm gonna have to make that cut to add the check valve into it, um, I'm just gonna make another manifold right on top of the check valve, so that way I can plumb something else in. Like I was looking at either and maybe an algae scrubber. You know, just for like I don't know, just to
Honestly,
have it. Just so when you open it up, I got all kind of shit going on for no reason.
all you need is a half a gallon every 2 weeks water change.
Well, I know that, but the point is to overdo it now. Drill a hole in the wall, do automatic water changes, have the oversized sump, have the blue PVC. You know what I'm saying? Put a little controller on it. Why not?
Man,
What else am I gonna do with it?
that
What else
reef
am I
tag
gonna do with
life.
it?
It's that reef tag life, bro.
You
I
see
might
it
as
for
well try it. I might as well listen. I might as well take advantage of it and use all of these products. Try it. You know what I'm saying? Just do something cool
100%.
with it.
there's on Craigslist 5-gallon frag tank, 3,500.
$1 million. But this is gonna be raw. Because
Yeah,
listen, you got to remember, some people, they need stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're on there like, oh, I need this. I already got everything I need. Like, so now it's add the extra shit that I've always wanted, but you know what I'm saying? Normally you won't buy, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Of course, of course, of course. Nah, and
I can
I'm
buy
gonna
an
be honest,
unlimited amount of RO tubing. Why not drill the fucking hole in the wall? Who cares?
yeah.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Do it.
And then I just gotta, I don't know, because I think it's as simple as that. So I think I'm gonna try it. And then just have the buckets out here. You know what I'm saying?
All you need is like one. All you got. Oh yeah, man. You hook up a 30-gallon trash can for that thing, you'll be a beast.
And I already got one because the water change thing I use. I got a 20-gallon brute already. So I figure I get another one. I can have fresh water, salt water, and then just have that shit dump the old salt water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
I've seen a lot of I see there's actually a lot of people that use those systems. Believe it or not, like overall, I know like in Europe, like it's like a norm to have that type of crazy. Like that's like common practice for those people. They're ahead of the game over there in Europe.
Yeah,
Am
they
I
are.
wrong, Abu?
Yeah, boy, them boys over there crazy, bro.
They so
Them
ahead.
boys.
They so ahead. I mean, I'm not too into. I will tell you now that I'm even speaking about it, I'm thinking to myself, I really haven't looked into it, but I guarantee you, like in Japan and China, they must be. They must.
They
I don't
doing
really
it.
have that much about them, but I know
You know
Europe
why?
because
You know why I think that is? Because I think in Europe they're not afraid of automation.
Man, bro,
In America, you want America. We as Americans, we want everything to be a little bit harder, as
that's a
opposed to
good
just
point.
letting it do it. It's like the argument of the Tesla. Why
man,
is
boys
anybody
in
driving a
China,
fucking
bro,
car
them
and they make
doing
cars that can
it.
drive themselves? It doesn't
Them
make
boys in
sense.
China doing it, Diz.
They're gonna let it do what it's supposed to do.
Man, I'm following some boys on Instagram from China or Hong Kong or somewhere, bro. I tell you, them boys crazy. Them boys is whoever you think is your big dog. Them boys peanuts to these boys over there, bro. I'm talking about the shops over there are crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Crazy? I mean,
Yeah,
crazy. I
Biggs.
think
That's
one
what
of
And,
them
and
called
exactly
another
what I'm thinking.
Coral
hey,
Monster on Instagram.
another advantage that I think about now that they got is they are so close to all the hotspots too. They are literally in the melting
Malaysia.
pot of
Yeah.
Australia. I mean, in correlation to us at least, where we
I
kind
don't
of
know if
got a
that
brain
matters
that
though,
it makes
because
sense
it's
to
just a
cap.
plane ride though. But maybe they got less
Um,
regulations or they got more. I mean, they make it seem like they got more
I
regulations.
I think in the mass scale of any industry, bro, logistics count, bro. If you close, you got an upper hand, bro. It's easy for us to say, like, yeah, we can order straight from Indo probably if we want it hard enough and had all our papers and all that shit. But
Yeah, they
if
send
we
in the
were down the
box to
street,
you.
if we were down the street, like, I
Yeah,
think it's a huge
they're
advantage.
probably cherry picking too. They get to cherry pick
Oh,
first.
100%. And I'm sure there's exotics, and I know. And once again, in this hobby, and then you brought this up, Des, last time that most people, for the most part, are if you're in this hobby, you can kind of get by on some things and some
Yeah,
you probably have a little spend money compared to the majority, right? In those countries, I could guarantee they're big spenders over there. They're big spenders and they like the real good stuff. I mean,
but I think over there is more
they
to
like
the
the real.
extreme.
They go to
Like the
those
normal
extremes,
guy
man,
is
where
not
we
gonna
think
have
we
a
are.
reef tank. I
like
think
Abu
the
said, like there's
go
like
ahead.
levels, you know, like what we
Yeah.
consider crazy, they consider peanuts. You know what I mean? Like there's
hmm
yeah.
What actually got me into really liking SPS is there's a dude on YouTube that's he's Asian. I'm not sure. I don't know where he's from, but he's Asian, and he has a SPS tank. And the last time I watched the video, I can't think of the name. He had 230 different kinds of SPS in the tank,
That's
and
crazy.
just and I'm talking about not like little frags. He's got the whole colonies of every SPS you could ever think of. There's nothing else in the tank. On the floor, on the rock, on the walls, it's just how he has it set up. It's pretty dope.
Man,
Over here,
it's
you
just
get five of
crazy.
them and
Like
you're
I mean,
full.
hey, and look, somebody put Zoatank boys put people in Australia pay like $50 for Scullies. There you go. I mean, and I'm not like if you can kind of play some common sense, you would have to figure out that they gotta be getting some steals out there. You know, if you right there in the backyard, I mean, geez, there gotta be
That's
some
their hey,
crazy
hey, that's
stuff,
their
man.
Recordia.
Yep, well put.
That's their
Yep.
Recordia.
But
Yeah,
I will. And have you followed? I want you guys seen my tank and my style with the whole.
I do. I do.
What's his
He got
name?
If
them
that
super microscopic clean tanks.
No.
if you haven't followed this guy, I'm telling you this, it is ridiculous, man. Like I like my tank, the style, the setup, it's very unique. So I didn't have much to go by. For examples, in other tanks, most of my other tanks, it's nice to be able to kind of, as you're building your tank, browse through some really nice tanks and kind of come up with your feel of what you're gonna do ultimately, and you start mixing and matching and finding your sweet spot. Like this guy, like I didn't have a lot of that with this tank, so I was coming up with a lot of things. When I saw this guy come out with this tank, man, geez, I wish he would have been around a few years ago, man, because he nailed
But
exactly
what is
kind
it
of
about? It's like super clean, or
I,
you said?
he Abu said it, microscopic clean, like these, like it's on
No
another level,
out
man. It's on
nowhere.
another level. It's on another level. And he's not, and you like, even like his pictures are amazing,
Hey,
but you know, there's some times where the pictures do justice and the tank might be there. It's like there might be some shady that's there. Like this guy, you can tell he's not trying like to do anything. Like this tank, he just snaps a shot and it's perfect. Like
Yeah.
he literally walks in, it is spot on, perfect any angle, man. This guy nailed it. Goals for sure.
when,
Goals for
when,
sure.
I
And
went to
not a big tank, guys.
when I went to Orlando for the rap, Reef Experience, I went to Worldwide Corals, and I know Frank from a long time ago. Frank, I know him when they used to work for a wholesaler in California called Fish Heads. This
Oh
was
wow.
I
this
think
is
they were
back
talking about the
in the day.
Swiss Reefer.
Yeah, but you know who I'm talking about. And went there, he took us through the farm like they do a lot of people, but he took us on top of the 1,500-gallon top down. He said, man, I know you from a long time ago. Not everybody gets to come up here. You're special, you know what I'm saying? Bro, when I got up there on top of the 1,500-gallon, it's like literally steps that goes across and you walk around the ledge. Let me tell you, bro, I didn't even want to pull out my phone. You know that? Because I didn't want to miss the chance to watch that stuff, bro. That stuff is crazy over there, man. Especially in the display tanks, man. It was
Yeah.
on fire. Yeah, but
And I mean,
That's
me,
cool.
Des, you always talk, hi, how are you?
that's a little gangster.
That's what's up, man. Beautiful family, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, blessings, man. But
So,
dude, we seen some tanks, man, and me and Des were talking about G's tank, and I hope he joins us too. And we got Independent Reef, Zoa Tank boys. I see that blue from the tank peeking out. He's talking to you, Abu.
yeah.
Um, Bomb Reef.
Soon I'm
Who
gonna
are
start.
we
I need to do
talking
mine
about?
inside too. But I
Bomb
like
Reef.
the
Before I
backyard.
miss you,
I'm staying outside.
It's like
yeah.
stop.
Hey, I'm sorry, Bomb Reef, Swiss and Salty is the name of the page that we were just discussing, by the way, okay?
There's your comments working? You can see the comments?
Yeah, I can see
I'm
them.
seeing
I
yours
can't
froze
no
up,
comment.
Abu. It
Huh?
happens to me. It
Yeah,
happens to
every
me
now
all the
and then it
time.
happens to one of us.
It stopped
Yeah,
on somebody's old one.
Yeah,
yeah.
sometimes it stops and you can't see them.
Yeah.
Independent Reef, what's going on, my man? How you doing, bud?
Got a whole
Just
bunch of people.
talking right now,
Stefan
man.
Rosano joining. A lot of people coming along.
Yeah.
And the Milkman, the Wave
Yeah,
Reefer. Bombs Reef is
we
dope
out
too.
here. We out. What's up, fellas? What's up, Big Easy? How you doing, man? We got a bunch of people coming in and out, man. I know ours are long and they're long, so we get a lot of people jumping in and out. But every single person, we appreciate y'all, man. Like we trying to build this thing and have our boys join and work, just talk smack,
So
have a good time
yeah, the
while we
other
at
thing
it.
we wanted to talk about too was that shallow tank versus like the normal size tank.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
Right?
mean, I think, and all three of us
Go
could
ahead.
kind, all three experience in both throughout our years and in different levels too. I mean, like I know you're just getting introduced to the shallow side. I mean, I went from big
Yep.
tanks to completely shallow all the way. So it's been a transition for me, to be honest with you, adjusting to that. But I think we all have a good point to bring across, and there's a lot of people really taking that shallow tank route. I mean, after Waterbox gave the options, a lot of these big names are starting to give offerings for these
Thanks,
shallow
guys.
tanks in a display setting, because it was always, garage. It was always garages where you would
Don't even
find these
talk
shallow
about
tanks.
Right,
that.
right, right.
That make me mad right there, that conversation.
Why is
Oh,
that?
please enlighten us, Abu. Please speak on that. I got to know what you're
Because I
talking about
had
there. Go. You ain't
because
gonna slide past that one. Let me hear this one.
I had ordered the 105, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I got the tank and I still had it on the pallet, I told them I don't want it no more because they dropped the 165 right after. So when they dropped
I
it, I
remember
just
that.
like
I remember that.
my whole intention to setting up that tank kind of like got real low. You know what I'm saying? So then
Yeah.
I even told them I'll drive it up to Jacksonville, Florida, back where it came from, man. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't do it, bro. That's
They
why I
wouldn't
don't
take it
tag.
back at all?
That's why I don't tag Waterbox, bro. That's why I don't tag him.
He
Man.
said that's why I don't tag water box.
For real.
So then we need to stop. So we need to stop talking about your water boxes. Then
Oh,
It's
I'm
wait.
not gonna lie though. I want one. I need a water
nah,
box,
it's
bro.
still a good tank, bro.
Oh, we got G in the building. Hold up, man. We got my man G in the building. We
What's up, Jordan?
outside. We outside.
What's good,
Jordan,
Jordan?
What's
Jordan,
What y'all
did you
talking
see
about?
what Lewis did to his tank?
No?
Lewis, I
Yeah,
think you need to show everybody
he's
one more
not
time. Hit the button
G
again.
side. G side. G side.
Nah, I think you need to show everybody again.
Oh Lordy Lord.
He's got the
yeah,
coolest thing
cause he showed
of
it
the
once.
night.
Everybody
Hey,
that jumped
listen,
on it.
they just had Reefer Palooza, right? Nobody at Reefer Palooza had this.
I gotta go after the wife's phone and all that again.
You gotta go
Give me a
get it.
second. Let me go grab it. Hold up.
He did something crazy to his tank. It's pretty dope.
Hold up.
Yeah, Jay ain't see it.
And you know his whole thing goes up and down too, right?
Yeah, hydraulic.
That shit is crazy.
But though, wait till you see the canopy that I got coming.
Yeah.
All the what you call it, no more arms.
You gonna get rid of all of them?
Oh yeah,
You
they
gonna
for
get it to
sale
move too
too.
or no?
Anybody need XR30 brackets? DM me. They for sale soon. For real.
They're hard to get. Jordan, what's up, man?
Chillin', man. About to twist one up.
Well, we smoke over here, so that's why I told him I ain't going inside. I'm staying outside.
I
Man,
ain't got no
Jordan,
plans for the
Jordan got
weekend, so
a
I'm
nice
good.
coming, man.
Huh?
Jordan got a nice chunk of coral coming.
He got a big ass tank. I said it before on other streams, but the first time I went to his house and I saw his tank, it made me I wasn't ready for a big tank. How you doing?
Hey,
But yeah, the first time I seen his tank, I knew I wasn't ready. I said I'm gonna just stay with the little nano tanks.
Yeah.
All
bro,
right, y'all boys.
big tanks, they're really just impressive when you first see them. And when you really look at it, it's the same thing as a nano tank. It's just higher scale. That's
Yeah,
it.
that
Yeah.
shit is big. His tank
Hey,
is sweet,
G.
bro.
What's up?
Hold on. Let me show you this, man.
So
You
what does he
ready?
got going on?
Oh,
Haircut, bro.
yeah. I had the insider on that, so I just kept my mouth shut about it. That shit's dope as
Ah.
fuck, man.
Look at that.
Yeah, that shit came out pretty dope, bro.
Yeah.
The raining ATO, huh?
Hey, that's a new way to. That's a good way to keep the water in check.
100%. Let me flip myself back over, man. I've been
You
Out
think
working
of
your
on.
top
pH will
water,
go
you're
up
good to
since the
go.
water's splashing a little bit more?
Say that again.
It'll help your pH go up since the water's splashing.
I think. I mean, once again, it's hard to really tell. I think if there is any like type of progressions like that, they're probably too minimal to tell. I'm sure there might be some help, but I doubt it'll even be traceable. To be honest with you.
But maybe what you'll be able to see is more consistency. You know what I mean? As far as
Yeah,
on a graph is concerned.
I'm hoping so. I'm
So maybe you
curious
won't
to
see
see the
any
outcome.
jumps, but maybe you'll flatline a little bit more. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. But yeah, man, y'all had the inside scoop on that. I mean, I definitely picked G's brain a while on that one too, on some of the progress on that, because it's once again like it's a unique thing, so there's really no manual to it. You
Yeah.
kind of got to figure it out as you go. And I mean, now that I have it set up and running, I got to tweak it. You know, I got to,
How
all
hard
right,
do you
now that I
think?
see it works.
How hard was it though? Would you say scale of 1 to 10?
Once again, it's not completed yet to 100%. I feel like it's probably going to get more. I really think the hard part's yet to come. Like, I think this was actually the easy part of it. I think the hard part's going to be like the whole automation piece and making sure that's all like to the T and like synchronized and all that. So I just wanted, I didn't want to waste my time going into all that automation and stuff and it wasn't going to work or it was a fail or it was a flop. So I had to prove the concept and then, okay, once it works,
Yeah.
then I can
Now build it. Now build it for real.
now dive into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you, man, I'm so amazed with this torch that I got last, man. I'm amazed with it, bro.
Let me see this thing. Let me see. Oh my
Y'all
God.
seen it, but I just get more amazed every day.
What is that thing?
That's the tiger.
That's the tiger?
Yeah,
Tony the Tiger.
Man, that is special right there.
that's special.
Jeez. What a
How big is that?
beauty.
You say? There's a couple heads.
This one big one splitting.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
one big head and okay, so two heads, one big one and one splitting.
Nah, one splitting.
Wow, that's
that
a
thing
big
is
head.
huge.
That's
Yeah.
a
That's
big
a
head,
big
boy.
head. That
Yeah,
thing
man.
is beautiful.
Oh, man.
Hey, and let's not downgrade. Let's not just overlook that 20-foot meat coral sitting next to it. that, like he says, you know, he moved on
Man,
from.
And it doesn't stretch into it.
nah, if he does, he better meat coral better back down. Better
Yeah,
flatten
they'll move.
up. Nah. But you know, I took a lot out of here. I'm about to take all of them out of here.
What are you gonna swap them to another tank, or are you just getting
I'm about,
away?
I'm about to turn the 105 into a straight meat tank.
What do you want to
That's
grow out in
unique.
there?
See, those are the type of things you don't see every day.
I'm about
I
to,
love
because
it.
look, bro, look at these are not no like joke size boys and stuff. They're big, bro,
No, it's just a
and I
huge.
want a lot of little fire diamonds in the tank. I want a lot of everything. So he's holding up a lot of real estate. Man.
Yeah.
So I really want to get these out, put them in 105, move all my guns down to the sand.
They're not gonna fit.
Who? They're going on the rocks
They're not
right
gonna.
here.
I got
I'm
space
just
over
saying.
here if you need
I'm
some
about to
space,
drop them
boy.
all over the rocks and everything.
I got some space if you need it, boy.
There's no
No,
way.
man. I need to raffle some of these off a couple
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, that's not gonna work, bro. All of
Because
them
I
just are
got
not
some
gonna
of them
fit in
that's
there.
double color too, man. That's a damn shame.
Look at that big one in the middle is raw.
Ooh, this one's not even open, bro.
No,
Look
not
how
that one. Not that
look
one.
at
The
the
one next
flow.
to it, to the right.
Man, let me tell you
Look,
something,
that one
bro.
right there.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, they're not even open all the way today. But this one right here, this one, bro, this will go all the way around your face. I ain't lying. That's the biggest one. That was shipped to me in a Ziploc bag when I got it.
Wait, is
That's
that the
Is
that's the
that the Texas
Texas?
stuff?
Yeah, that's from the dude on Facebook, Ali, whatever it is. I never exposed him, but yeah, I left him alone. But that came to
That's
me in
Texas
a
stuff.
Ziploc bag.
Nice.
Yeah. What were they? Texas tough, right?
Yeah, Texas stuff.
Texas tough. And then you know what I did? I went and looked them up. I'm thinking that is even a better than a Ziploc. It came out to be the generic kind. Oh Lord.
Is that little?
It made
What
it
is that
though.
yellow one? That's the
I
thing.
ain't throw the rock away yet, bro.
That's my favorite rock right there.
But there's a cup in here, bro. I don't even know where the mushroom. Oh, it's back there. You see the cup back there?
You
It's
got the
full.
one OG.
It's full of ricks, bro, and they're just everywhere in the tank now. Some got loose and they're everywhere.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't think all of those are gonna fit in that little tank right there.
Who? Man, I ain't talking to A-Rab, man.
And you can put those on the rocks.
Yeah, my rocks are flat over there. I'll find a little groove for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or I'll even put a PVC pipe right there and set them in.
that's gonna look crazy.
Yeah.
Frags and Dad said, he said, I'm a real coral dealer. My man gave it to you in a zip. Oh, yeah, you weren't around for that story. It was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Des, he got another tank. Abu, you still have that shroom we traded. Big Easy Reef.
I was gonna put those two on a little frag pack, little jaw breaking, little electric, but I ain't had a chance.
They're not getting too much flow up top up there.
I just moved them up here, Diz, just to take a picture of them, and I still ain't taking a picture of them.
Yeah, them shit's gonna float away. You're never gonna see that little mushroom again.
Okay, man. I got loose bounces in this tank. I don't know where they at. I don't got
Those
nothing major.
elliptics are nice.
I don't got nothing major mushrooms. Not yet. I'm chilling on the shroom tip right now. I only
Is that
want
a big
bounces.
Neptune in the corner?
Yeah.
Man, this tank is ridiculous.
What's your
man.
favorite coral right now, A-Rap?
Right now, this one.
That one? I knew it.
That one right now. But I got a TSA Holy Grail, the OG, coming this week. She better ship it out this week.
The Blastos are nice too.
What a beautiful tank, man. What a beautiful
I
tank.
ain't done collecting these. I ain't finished. See, once I get these meats out, I could do all kinds of stuff, man. The meats got to go.
Man, that's a
And what do you want to
beautiful
do there?
tank.
All Ghanies?
I'm going to take all the Ghanis off the rocks and bring them down to the sand, and I'm going to start my A-can garden. Bring that A-can garden. I'm going to fill the whole rock with Euphilia. And put more rock in the middle a little bit and fill it all with Euphilia. So it'll just be all Euphilia on my rocks.
Hey, Abu.
I got to cut him out. He's coming out soon.
Hey, I got a question for both of you, Abu and G. The topic we got right now is shallow tanks versus like the display tanks, and both of you guys, I mean, have made big changes throughout the last year or two in your tanks, and like for both. Now you guys deal with both. like, what's your experiences individually like? From what, like, have you had to change your style of display tank to like incorporate the shallow tank? Are you like keeping them separate? I mean, gee, I know a little bit about your insight, but I want to get like your intake on like how you're going about it. Like,
Mainly, how can I say that? It's really different. Display from a shallow tank, meaning a frag tank, is very different. As in, you really got to worry about lighting. Uh, Flow wise, whatever you have in, or at least what I have in my frag tanks now, there's not really no SPS, so the flow is not too much of a factor in the situation because my display runs high flow and my frag tank has low flow. I do see a difference, a big difference actually. Things tend to extend more in the frag tank than in the display tank. Polyps,
interesting.
polyps are bigger in the frag tank. They're smaller in the display tank. It's all running on the same water, so it's not water chemistry. The only thing that will factor difference is light and flow, obviously.
Yeah,
Um,
and that's what I was gonna. That's what
I
I was
run
gonna
a
bring
much,
up too, because you run it together, right? Like both. Yeah, like you run the system
yeah,
all.
yeah.
It's all
They're in a
one
separate,
system.
yeah, they're in a separate part of the room, but they're linked together. I have them plumbed into each other like that. And water's the same. The same water that's going up to the display is the same water going to the frag tank.
Yeah.
So there's a big difference. I believe that shallow tanks have an advantage on the display tank for the simple fact that you won't need that many lights to produce a lot of light in the tank, and
That's a good point.
you
That's the
can
truth.
really
That's very true.
you focus on the corals more like that. That's one main thing. In a big tank like me, I have that. Sometimes we do get lazy, and a coral falls in the back of the rocks, and you might say, "Oh, I'm gonna get a little later." Then you forget. Then you start doing other things, and then you completely forget,
and then
and
die.
then you realize that the coral's dead. So
Yeah, you
there's
send
a
So
them.
do
lot
you
of
even
common.
remember when you have a
Hey,
tank
boy.
that big? Do you even remember like do you
Nah, nah.
notice it's missing?
Honestly, on Sunday, I was doing a water change, and I went to one of the corners where most of my detritus builds up at,
What's up, Jay?
and I hadn't been there in a while because it's a little tougher. I got to lift the lights up, and when I looked back there and I noticed there was no siphon, I pull it up. There was maybe a 3 or 4 head. I don't know what torch it was, but it was dead back there. I don't know. I don't remember that. I don't even remember what torch it was.
And what are the dimensions of
So,
your tank? Because I know it's how big is it?
36 is 6 by 3, so it's 6 feet wide.
6 feet
36,
long.
no, 6 feet long,
Yeah, 3 feet
3
wide.
feet wide,
Yeah,
and it's 27 inches tall.
that shit big.
So it's a pretty tall tank. It's not a short tank. It's a pretty tall tank.
Yeah.
Shit big.
It's a regular Marine Land 300. Their
Damn, you
factory.
see, I wish I'd have known that because I saw one on online for sale for the low. It was Marine Land, and my
Man,
dude told me that shit is garbage. Don't buy it. It's gonna die. It's
Yeah,
gonna blow up.
I, I don't know. Hey, let's knock on wood, cause
Knock on wood,
hey,
right?
I'm not. You know
Look at
what I'm
that shit. That
talking
shit is
about.
huge, bro.
It's just been a lot of talk about them tanks, man. And I done seen
Hey,
it.
his tank is
Even
really
some
big.
locals around here had the same issue with that tank.
I'm gonna be honest. I've had it for going on 6 years.
Wow.
Not one issue.
Has
Never.
it been
I
And what
that
never
about
seen
like
long?
the
my
seals
silicone.
and all that kind of shit?
Huh?
I wonder what's the oldest water box tank out there.
Oh yeah. I don't know, but at least this one was. I don't know if the dude lied, but the dude that sold it to me, he was the first owner. He had it for about 2.5 years. He said he bought it new, and then I purchased it for him. So this tank is probably 10 years old.
And imagine him having metal halides over that big ass tank.
Yeah, that I had metal headlights over it for about 4 years of its life.
Wow.
So, but you know, yeah, I right, I had metal headlights, but the water stayed cool.
Get it?
The temperature around the tank stayed cool. So you know that helps it obviously because I always had fans in between and like blowing under the metal headlights because metal headlights in this it heats up the water super fast. So
I want to
for
get
the
one
most
one day.
part,
One day I want to get a big 6-foot tank, but
Man,
just the only thing
it's gotta be when I can put it somewhere and I know it's gonna sit for 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm not buying a big ass tank and in 2 years I'm talking about putting it in a U-Haul. Like that shit is not realistic.
that shit.
Yeah, no. The
Especially
2
if you know what
years
you're about to do.
is when a tank finally is like fully mature. I think you know
Especially that size.
until you don't touch that year mark. I don't believe a tank is mature enough.
Hell no. I don't even think my tank is mature yet. And my shit almost like 2.5 years. I don't even think my tank mature.
Yeah, man, it takes a long time, and I don't know. I've been through different scenarios where I've set up tanks and I've had to move a year later.
Mm-hmm.
And just because I was, you know, family got bigger, I needed to get a bigger house, bigger
Yeah.
apartment, whatever. So I was moving for about 4 years in the hobby. I moved about 3 different times.
Moving that tank around?
Not this one. It was a 180 boat front,
The
and I
famous
was
180.
I was successful moving the
Bro,
tank. I never lost a quarter in my moves.
man, bro, I always wanted a 175 boat front. I always
Yeah,
wanted
The
that.
boat
that's
fronts
it.
are
That's it. The
nice.
I
175 boat
always
front.
wanted that tank.
The wave
Never
ones
really
are
Well,
nice too. That it has the wave like that going across the front of it. Those tanks are
yeah,
nice too.
yeah.
But you don't really see
And
those no more. Those are like the
no,
ones
I
in dead.
have one. I have one in my shop. I have a 155 just sitting
So
there.
go inside.
Or the
It
boat
just
front
I don't
or
know.
the
I
wave.
love the boat front look.
The boat front, yeah.
Guys,
Yeah,
let me.
they're
I
pretty good
spoke
things.
on this. I spoke on this a bunch of times, but I can't stress it enough because it was a turning point for me on taking this hobby serious, man. Like when I saw G's 180, man. Like, and we're talking about. I'm shocked right now that he said 6 years with this tank because it felt like the other day he was telling me about building it and what he was doing and his plans and his thoughts. He had that
I hate
180.
those.
And that, hey, let me tell you, this guy had flaming Bugattis back in the days. I remember when he brought that up. Bugattis just came into this game, and this guy's talking about Bugatti chalices, and I was like, man, I was still dealing with wild Zoas and shit. I was like, man, this dude, he inspired me, man. That tank, that boat front, it just that look is so special, man. That curvature, and if you set it up right and you put the right fish, the way that he had this soul haul that it looked like he had him on payroll, man, because it was like it was working that tank perfectly. It was literally from point to point all day. So you would walk into this gorgeous soul haul with this beautiful blue rim just going across that gorgeous clean boat front, man. I went and bought one. I went and bought one. And that was, and I'm not an impulsive. I'm not very impulsive, but that one was one that I just had to have, man. That tank was very special. So, G was ahead of his time, but just to see his progression, like I remember him talking about this tank because he wanted to go bigger already, which tends to happen. You know, it's
I
like
had
we
I had the opposite experience. When I saw his tank, that shit scared me. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to buy all these lights. I gotta go to work. There's no fucking way. Bro, there's no way. The sump, all of it. I was like, this shit is way too big, bro. That shit, and the fish, right? You know, I'm used to, remember, I have small tanks. I'm used to my clowns. Like, to me, my clown is big. It's this big. And I look at it, and I'm like, oh, I watched the girl. This nigga's got fish. He's got real, like, you can eat them. The real deal fish.
like when you catch a fish and rod when you go out
Yeah.
charging.
The real fish. That shit is crazy. Even there you can see him. But his tank is really, really big. But those water boxes also have that same effect too. When you walk up to like those 6-foot water boxes, it looks like a big ass tank. Like
It's so impressive.
it doesn't look small by any means. You know what I mean?
It's just
100%.
this where I be chilling that poster right here.
Yeah, that shit is huge.
Huh?
What a view.
Bro,
What
you
a
can't
view.
tell how big my tank is because it's tucked in that hole like that, man.
Because you don't get to
Hey,
see the size.
Yeah.
Abu,
Sides of it.
are you keeping what you're working on top secret, or are you okay to share it? Like what you working on for the
No,
top part there?
the canopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I said something about it earlier, but no, it's not top secret. But I want
Man,
it,
that
it's
little
dope.
cubby right there on top is so like it's like meant for that tank. Like I see it's so perfect the way that you have that little cubby right there for that.
On the top part, right? At the top of
Yes,
the
man.
water.
Am I wrong, Des? Is it not
Yeah, he
like
can make a face on it. He can make it.
man?
He could do whatever he wants. He could just build a little box right over the top of the tank.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 2x4s going inside there, and the canopy is gonna slide onto the 2x4. Okay.
Also, you can move it forward and backwards to work in it.
Huh?
You're gonna be able to move the canopy so you can work on the tank,
Yeah,
or is it gonna be?
but I ain't gonna move it. Well, I'm gonna move it. What I'm gonna touch it for? I'm not gonna touch it. Once it goes in, that's it. I'm not touching it. But I'm gonna eliminate the 4 arms, though. You know what I mean? And you won't.
And get rid of all the wires and everything.
Yeah, you don't see the wires now, though. But
yeah,
you won't see the arms, and you won't see my lights. All you'll see is the wooden case with my lights, the tip of my light at flush with it.
That's gonna look pretty.
Do you think you're gonna have to put fans and all of that kind of stuff in there?
No, because the things already have fans on it. You know what I mean? I don't think I have a heat issue.
Did you
He's making it 8 inches wide, so it's gonna be a decent size.
Did you build that cubby like prior to that water box, or what? Or was it just perfect scenario where the house was, or did you have to do all that construction?
It used to be like a book casing in there, like bookshelves.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then when I got the tank, when I was looking for a tank, I measured it, and the opening would fit it, and the tank size said it fit it. When we got it here, man, I had to take the frame from around the cubby to get it in there, bro. It was like, geez, I stuffed it in there, bro. I
came out perfect.
It's nice because how it looks, but it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like that, man.
And how do you clean those side glasses?
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like
what?
how inconvenient. Like it's hard to tell how much spacing you have between, but it seems pretty snug into the cubby. Like, do you have issues on the sides and the back?
I can't put no MP40s on the side. I can only fit power heads on this side right here, my right side, and I got a gyree right there, and then I got 2 big Jabos, the ones that look like the Tunsies, and I got them on there from day one, and they still rocking, you know. And I'm in each corner faced out toward the tank. I was pointed like toward the back side of my rocks. But I feel like I don't got enough flow. But whatever that I got in there, man, it's loving it. You know what I mean? But I feel like I don't got enough flow moving through them rocks like I need.
So you can't even put MP10s or MP60s or none of that on that tank.
MP10s and MP40s on the back side.
On the back wall.
And I could put gyres on the back wall. Once these 2 corner pumps go out on me, I'll change them to 2 gyres on each side of the overflow.
But that's got to be a mission if you're even thinking about trying to reach over that whole tank.
You can't reach back there. You can't reach over the whole tank.
Yeah.
It's tight, bro. Even the arm.
That's why I want a fish room, bro.
It's tight, bro. You can't even stick your hand really back there to tighten them correctly. I got them tight, though. You know what I'm saying? But it give you a hard time. That's how tight it is, but. Yeah.
So I mean, I'll be honest. It scares me to your point because of the challenges to maintain.
That's a good idea. My bad, I'm cutting you up. You ever tried to buy Nero's? This Christine M72 said that.
Yeah, see, I can't see none of the comments. I can't see nothing. So if I
Yo,
look,
good
Yeah,
catch,
they
G.
said
Good
well, you
Exit
catch.
should
out
try
and come back
noodles.
in.
let me go out and come back in so I can
Yeah.
see
All
what
right,
people
cool,
saying.
cool.
But his tank
What were
fits
you
like
saying, Louis?
perfect in that wall though. Like the way it is.
No, yeah, I was gonna tell you, G, that good call bringing up the comments because Abu can't see them. So we do need to keep him on. We need well now.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets fixed and he could see him on his own. But he was having struggles with the comments for a minute there.
I think he's gonna come on. But
Yeah,
the way
but
it fits in the wall is perfect. Especially
yeah.
if he
So
gets the
that's where I
canopy
was
on top
going.
of it.
That's where I was going with it. Like it does seem scary on the maintenance side to be able like to have it so snug, but it does look so perfect. Like
It,
it looks like it's like built into the house. I love the
Yeah.
built into the house look. I kind of took that route, I guess you could say, within your means, which is cool. But I've always liked that style when you especially like nowadays that there's these modern looks. You got a modern. Sorry,
I see
What's
y'all
up,
got
it's a
everybody?
modern
and
tank. It's a good look.
You know what you need to do too though? You need to put the Arabian Reefer on it.
stop, man, stop.
Right there on that empty
Hey,
space on the top of the
Yeah.
wall right there is
You need to put
perfect.
the
Hey,
Arabian Reefer.
let me tell you about the lights on top. Have you ever seen Bon
Who?
Reef? It's a lady. Her name is Bon. She got a tank. Never seen
No.
Bon?
No.
Okay, we'll go follow her after the live. She got a nice tank with a bunch of LPS cans. Anyway, she got some tube lighting, like written in cursive, Bon
I
Reef,
think that's what I
oh,
got coming.
in pink tubing.
I think I got that coming that says SkyHiggh Reef.
Man, okay, well,
that's
anyways,
gonna
the
look good.
story about that is my wife tried to get it for me for the last two occasions, and I kept telling her no.
Now you need that. That should be dope. If you have the canopy too. But you know what I'm saying? Like make it one thing so it's not like sticking out and then it'll glow. You know what
Oh,
I'm
if
saying?
you do it, it'll be the canopy and then the letter flush
Yeah.
wall on the
You
back.
need that. I
Yeah,
think you need that.
hey, bro, one day maybe, you know.
You're already building a whole shit on top of your fish tank. You might as well just add that in there. So,
Yeah.
hey, listen, you sell one of those little acanthos, and then you got the lights. Boom. Project done.
Look at G. Look at G's tank, bro. It's like I think I saw a
Look at the
whale in
fish.
there right
Look how
now.
big
Just
the
swim
fish are.
by, bro. I think I saw a mini dolphin or some shit in there.
Let's
Jesus Christ.
post the tank, bro.
It's huge.
I'm
Look at
gonna
that
tell you
fish.
that tank in person. I've seen that tank so many times, and it's like the first time every time, man. It
Yeah.
is. It's always a spectacle to see. You gotta appreciate somebody that puts that much into a tank, man. I mean, Des, you said it, man. That when you walked in there, you
Yeah,
said,
no, when I
"Holy
saw it,
shit!"
when I saw it, I was like, nah, bro, there's no fucking way I'm ever building some. This is like, it's a lot. Like, you have to be, I call it life force. That takes life force. When you see the
It's
sump and you see all of the equipment and just everything, like, it's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, like, we can all relate. I mean, one thing is like we can all say we have our days that we tend to get lazy or we don't want to do nothing. Like, but for the most part, like, there's just a passion that we enjoy what we do. Like, we want to get to our results, so we enjoy it for the most part, man. Like, we do have our days. Like anybody else, we'll be liars if we say there's days we just don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
But
Hey, but you see your right there, what's his name? Dustin out there in Red knockout corals. That's the dude that's building my canopy that got some part. His name's George out the same spot. He's
where
built,
is he?
huh?
What'd you say? He's in the chat. He's in the live.
No, I said your boy Dustin said check out our tank for knockout corals. I think
Oh,
knockout
got
corals
attacked.
the guy that's building my canopy here.
Gotcha.
You know,
They're local to you, the
thank you.
people?
Huh?
The people are local to you, right?
Yeah, about like an hour ride. They're like closer to New Orleans.
Oh, you said that's his pops. Shout out to your pops, son.
Yeah, so shout out to your pops for making me my canopy, bro. I get deposit.
Tell your
Hey,
pops to
much.
put the Arabian Reefer on there to draw some little castles.
Yeah, but no, I gotta have to talk to him. Sound like he got what I need, probably.
Yeah,
Maybe he might.
you don't know.
Well,
You just
Dustin,
said
man.
it.
Hey,
Appreciate.
thanks for joining the live, Dustin. We appreciate that, man. Means a
Yeah,
lot.
appreciate it, Biggie. Milk man, bro. What's up with this milk? You got everybody talking about milk now, man.
Isn't that
Gotta feed
crazy?
the whales.
Huh?
That's that food I was
Ooh,
telling you about, Louis.
that's amazing.
Look
Let's
at
see. Let's see it.
Look
Let's
how
see
big that
it.
fish is.
that's the homemade food.
That's that homemade food, man. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I guess we can kind of throw this into our DIY segment of the live. You know, he's definitely doing his own thing with the food, man. That's amazing.
Let it
I don't
cool
think he
out and
has
then
a
I'll feed
choice.
him
Look
on
how big the
live.
tank is. He's
Yeah.
gotta. That's what I'm saying. Life force. Like you gotta come up with other shit when the tank is that big.
No, yeah. You're 100%
Real.
right.
For real. Yeah, you do. I'm tired of buying the slabs though from the store, man.
It's a good move. It's a good move.
Yeah, but
Try-
not putting that BS in your tank or whatever they putting in their food. You're making it natural.
We were for a long time buying from a gentleman down here locally, a
That's
young
how
kid
big it is.
doing it from his home, and he was doing it. He was doing a hell of a recipe, man. We were killing it. He fell off the face of the earth, man, and
Look how fat.
unfortunately, because he had good stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm glad G's
You talking
doing it.
about Corgy's Reef?
There you go. I I
Yeah.
I
His
liked his
fish was
stuff,
good.
man. I had real good results
I
with
was
him.
using it. I actually bought some right before I left to come to Georgia, and he dropped it off at Phil's house, and I
Yeah,
never
that's a
went
big
back to get it.
menu.
Look at them things, bro.
Yeah, look at the Soho, man. Put the lens on the phone, bro.
Hold on, give me a second.
Them shits are big.
She said,
Bro,
bite you, boy.
it's ridiculous, bro. Look at that control board, boy. I'm telling you, man, this dude.
Well, the lens is dirty. Hold up.
Look at that corner. Look at those mushrooms. How beautiful, man. Look at those mushrooms. How beautiful. That Frank and that
Man,
OG
that
is.
Frank, that's the real Frank, bro. That's the real Frank. I don't like that stuff with them little skinny bubbles on the tip.
That's my
I
man,
don't
Abu,
want that
keeping it
one.
real.
I want
The
the one
hot
with
take.
nipple. Yeah, I want that kind.
That's the real deal.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something else against and all these people calling OG bounces. That's not cool, man. Because the OG bounce, the real lineage of the OG bounce is big, tight bubbles. You see what I'm saying? Not big bubbles all over. You know what I'm saying? The real line. You know what I mean? I done seen too many stuff called OG bounce. It's not OG bounce.
Look at the torch section.
It's ridiculous, bro.
I gotta look at his tank through a little tiny 4 screen. I want to see it like on the whole big screen.
Nah, it's nice. It's
Make
big
it.
though. Like it's like you can't seeing it on camera. It doesn't really when you walk up to it,
Oh
just like
yeah,
the corner of it. When you see it, it's like a whole wall of water. It's crazy.
man. Let me tell you something, man. Probably about local wise, only like 3 people see my tank, bro. 3
That's
people.
crazy.
You
I.
know what I'm saying?
That's cool in the sense, man. That's cool in the
It's
sense that you have like your tight knit.
it's not that I'm like don't want nobody to see it. Is that's just what it is. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying? And like one of them would be Mo. Mo, he done came
Very
over here before.
slow game.
Yeah, I see a skull gang. Cheers
that,
to
Yeah,
that
that.
that's one of my favorite pieces right there.
man, you
Hey,
got some little
G,
snapper looking fish in there, huh?
You
yeah,
do. It
Yeah,
does look like
that's a
Convicts,
convict.
third.
everybody sleep on convicts. Look how
Yeah.
nice he is when he's grown.
well, G, you're getting a lot of love from the viewers out here. You got Frags and Dabs, Dustin, Naked Dog, all
Look how
showing
big all
hella
of them
love
are.
for the tank. No surprise, beautiful tank.
Yeah, yeah. We don't even see it. He don't even post that shit, man.
That shit is
Yeah, I
massive.
barely ever post, man, for real.
You gonna post that mushroom rock when he comes?
Look how big the blue tang is. That shit is huge.
Man, I like that convict, man. I like that convict.
I tell you what, he damn sure can't go hungry. That's a fact.
The only problem is Soha, man. He's a big bully, man. He's back there tearing up the yellow right now.
Hey, G, tell him this. What's up with those mushrooms back there? Give him some history.
Bro,
on
those
the thing.
mushrooms there that's the reason I met Lewis. Those mushrooms there.
Damn.
That's how I met Lewis on Craigslist.
Some great.
So let me give y'all
This
something.
is about I want to say 10 years ago, I think, or something like that.
So those are 10 years old, and I had them for a while before that. So he keeps his shit, man. This dude, like, that's why, like, I see his tank differently, man, because I see the history. Like, there's certain pieces I know he's had for a minute. Like, there's stories behind it, man, and that's
he has one of
man.
my
And
mushrooms that I've had for years. That I had it for a
that's
long
crazy.
time.
That's crazy, you know. So it's like I'm still doing and at that time I wasn't really into it, and like neither was he. Like I ended up buying off of him, he bought off of me, we bought with each other. Like we started growing out of it, but now that we're doing it with other people too, like we're starting to see our stuff sit in other people's tanks for years, and you come back around 3 years later, you remember that piece, and I'm like, oh wow, you know, like
that's dope,
crazy.
right?
That's crazy, you know. That's so cool. I love that part of it, man. It's a fun part of it for sure.
The only thing I'm missing right now is, as y'all can see, there's nothing on my rock.
And he had SPS everywhere before.
Yeah, so that's coming next. I've got so far pieces that survived. They're starting to come back already, like that green slimer right there.
Yeah, you got
one of the only pieces that came back to life. There's a piece right there. That yeah, so I'm trying to go back at it.
Man, the crazy part is like he'll have that thing turned around in no time, man. Like this, like you'll come back and that tank will be all colorful in a second. Like it's incredible what he pulls off.
Actually, Jordy, you know, I actually have pictures of your tank in my phone from when he had all the SPS and everything in it.
Yeah, I only got a few pictures of that because
I got a couple.
I lost the phone at the time. The phone that I had at the time through my SPS life, for the 2 years that I've been living here, I lost that phone. So I lost all the pictures from my SPS that I was growing up.
That sucks, man. Yeah, I'm on the same boat, man. There's so many like pictures that I don't like. There's so many things I like. Thankfully now these phones and all this cloud that me and Bess we've been having. Just to give you guys a heads up, the goal on these lives is to make it available in multiple platforms, and you guys could review it. So one of the challenges we're having is you know, just streamlining the saving process because it is a long stream. We're going at an hour and 18 minutes now. But it's been great. It's been fun. And I think there's a lot of people that just don't have the time right now to join us live, but do love to watch it after. So the ultimate goal is to have this like available in SkyHiggh Reef, Instagram, Reef X Coral, Instagram, the Reef Experience on YouTube, and his personal YouTube page as well, SkyHiggh Reef. So just to make the content available everywhere, well, because why not? But guys,
my bad, I'm cutting y'all. Y'all see that piece that's right there, that's half dead, just little life on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a browned out piece I got a week ago. They go to Soha again. God damn.
Look at that shit. That shit is a real fish, bro. You can cook them.
That's a big gangster.
Put some seasoning on them.
What? Definitely you can make a sandwich out of him.
For sure. Look at that one right there.
That's to make a mountain melt out of that thing.
You know, I'm Jamaican and we eat fish, bro. That fish right there, that's lunch, bro. You cook him for sure.
That flamingo's bigger than him.
Look at that one right there. That's a real fish. That's cooked for your whole family.
I've had the flamingo for hurricane recently. took out the power from Miami for like a week or so. We didn't really get
Irma.
impacted, but the lights were out everywhere. Was that like 2, 3
Irma,
years
yeah.
ago? Irma? Well,
Yeah, I
Irma
think it was like 3 years ago.
strictly had a sale because they had no generators, and I bought him for like $30, man. Super small. 3 years ago.
I didn't know
And
that.
yeah, I
Really?
got him for Irma.
That's crazy.
And he turned out to be a boy. He's starting to get his streamers, and his hump is starting to come out.
Wow.
So he ended up being a male. He's really, you can't see it in the camera, but
Is that the one that's gonna get the horn on the front of it?
no, that's the unicorn. The unicorn gets the horn. These get a big bump, the males.
Okay.
So he happened to be he turned out to be a male. He got really bright blue lips, and the dots on his body are very blue, like in person. You can see him a lot. He's really bright.
That
The
thing is
female
cute.
tends to be more silver, more grayish looking.
Hey, man,
He
your
works
tank,
though, man.
G, man, that tank is crazy, man. We appreciate you showing it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, look at the frag tank. So look, guys, that's like you see, he has his display tank. He got the shallow tank. So that was one of the topics we were talking about. So that's one of the especially I wanted to have G on for a long time, but I know a lot of the topics like were spot on with him. So I definitely glad to have him on to kind of show his part and join us
He's
too.
got a
And
lot of
Abu too.
frags in there, bro.
That shit got hey. That shit top down over.
What is that? Mangroves with growing on. What's going on down there?
All type of different plants. Some plants, Lewis, you gave me this one.
Hey, the black ZZ.
Yeah, that one there with the polka dots.
Yup. Looking good, brother.
They just, I
That's
don't know.
That man
I
got
love it, brother.
there and stuff.
Yeah, let me tell you how the rest of the bottle. I just added this. Abu, remember the scrubber?
Yeah. Yeah. You
That's
got
what I'm gonna put on the 5-gallon tank right there.
Bro, hey, listen, man. This thing's been up, Abu, what, like a week and a half or so?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's algae in there already, man.
Well, you say you got the 300?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that big goofy.
Yeah, that shit is big as fuck. Bro.
I brought the 200, and I swore on everything I was gonna fit them down there in my sump, and that was a no. I had to take
Look
them
how
back.
big the skimmer is. Sheesh.
And that's that. Now he has one because he had two massive ones before.
Yeah. Man, my pump messed up, man. I'm waiting on a new pump for my Niles.
That's the return pump right there?
Yeah, old school.
That's a big
But
body tank.
it feeds everything in my tank.
Yeah, it better feed everything in your tank.
UV sterilizer, it feeds that. It feeds the big tank, and then it feeds the frag tanks.
Oh, you got it all plumbed together?
Yeah, on that. This is the second.
I didn't know you had them all plumbed together.
Yeah, they're plumbed together, and this is the second tank here. See?
And you're just gonna put them side by side?
No, they're gonna
it's a
be on top of
two-story.
each other.
Oh, it's 2 stories of tanks.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to throw
Saver.
That's G's version of Space Saver, bro. That's G's version of Space Saver.
You can't even reach up there. You can't even get up there. How the hell are you gonna
Yeah,
get up?
there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room.
Dude, have you seen his 300-gallon, bro? This guy scuba dives in his tanks, bro. This guy's gonna get it with no problem.
From here to the roof is about 2.5 feet, 3 feet from here to the roof.
Man.
Yeah. Superman.
You gotta put the 165 floating on top of the 220.
Hey, and look what runs this, man.
That shit is raw.
Those are regular. Those ain't G5s. Those are regular. I think they're called.
But
Nukes.
don't, but you got the G5s, didn't you buy them when you went?
Yeah, I got them. I got them. I just haven't. I've been lazy. I haven't put them in.
Trying to come out like you trying to tell us that these are the old lights. I don't need the new one.
Yeah.
New one sitting on the shelf.
Hey, not for nothing, man. These things, they do their thing, man.
Oh yeah, them things will go 15 years easy.
You're
Bro,
right about
I
that.
got them for 100. I think $100 each. These right here, used, man, and they grow, man. They grow corals.
I need to get my
Nah,
plant game up too, man. I need some plants, bro. I feel
bro,
like if
you hit
I started growing Chato and shit,
that. I know that
Yeah.
feeling, bro. Hey, I'm gonna
bro.
tell you, you got your
I done
plug right
planted
here,
them
bro. You
3
let me
times
know.
already. Huh?
You got your plug for the plants right here, man. You let me know.
Yeah, yeah. Just I need something that's easy but look good.
Nah,
Your
there's a
boy, you
lot
know
out.
who I like about the air plants? Your boy Garrett Gardens, I think. Garrett Gardens?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's the one that I've really been peeping the plant. That's who brought me into that. I was like, what is that? Pineapple, SpongeBob stuff up on
Yeah.
the
Growing all over it, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about, putting a whole bunch of mangroves inside that little tank.
Not yet. A whole bunch of them. Put like
Yeah.
48 of them.
Hey,
Displayed.
We got G Carroll in the building, man. How you doing, G? I saw. Hey, I appreciate the heads up from Reef Palooza, New York, man. You killed it. I mean, I was tuned in as
Yeah.
much as I could.
Yeah, them boys.
It was cool to have that inside scoop. He asked how long are we live for? He was actually gonna go live himself. We definitely gonna jump on your live once we
Hey,
done here.
Greg. Hold on, wait. We got to tell Greg what you built because you know he's from Reefer Palooza and
Don't
they don't
make me
got.
do it again, please.
All right,
I'm
we're not gonna get. Greg, he built
Yeah,
something you guys don't got at Reefer Palooza
but
on his tank.
Reef X got something else up his sleeve he ain't tell y'all about.
Listen, he built something that nobody else has. You should. I mean, once you finalize it, you need to show it off
No,
because they're
I'm
gonna
gonna
run with your idea. It's gonna be for sale,
look.
No, this something else. This
so you
something
need to
else.
get it patented.
I appreciate the love, guys. I mean, look, the only reason I really wanted to even put it on this live is to hopefully, like, maybe it gives helps us some traction on the room. I mean, as you can tell, I'm coming up, like, we're all shooting from the hip here. We're
So
trying to
great
do
what you
different.
just did, man.
What's
Yeah,
up?
go ahead, turn it on for Greg. Just hit the button one more time, bro.
Turn it on
Just
for
one
Greg,
last
bro.
time. This is for
Turn
the
it
people
on,
who's
bro.
joining us an hour and a half later. You got to hit it one more time.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm taking up 2 hours of my life, and I keep taking my wife's phone. If you know
Nah,
anything
tell
of
her.
what they're doing right now,
Show her. All right,
so
boom.
let me go take her phone one more
Tell her you're
time.
famous. Tell her you're famous and you built something crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. It's because it's unique. Jordan,
It
you need
is.
to do it
It's
on you.
different,
Jordan's
man.
gonna
It's
need
cool as hell.
buckets.
See,
Jordan is
now I
gonna have
got it. Now,
buckets.
hey, Diz. Now I got to ask him if I could copy his idea on my
Yeah,
canopy
yeah.
and just drill some little holes in it and drop tubes.
Because nobody's ever seen that before.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. That was
You
pretty
know
dope.
what? You know what? F it. I'm gonna copy.
I'm gonna copy it too. I'm gonna do it on the
you,
lagoon.
you first, Diz.
It's gotta be easy. I think I can do it.
Hey, Des, the only thing, remember you were talking about that tank that you said you saw? The only thing bad about tanks is their returns, man. They only got 2 drains and 2 returns
How you brought that back up though, Jordan?
because it
The
just
Marineland is long and gone. We
it,
built the
it
5 gallon
stayed in the
frags.
back of
We're
my
gone.
head, you know.
Yeah,
And
so he got one because he got one. Don't worry, we already talked
yeah,
to him.
bro, like for real. What I ended up doing was I made all the holes, and the 2 drains on each side.
Yeah.
Which one would be a return and one a drain. I made them all drains, and I ran an external PVC pipe that
It'll come over
goes.
like a U.
through the back of the fish tank,
Hold on, Greg. Hold on, Greg. You got to check this out because you don't got this at Reef
and,
Experience.
and you see there's a return there,
Ugh.
another one in the middle,
Oh, my wife's phone died. Hold on.
and then one in the back. You see it?
Let me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna jump off so I can do the thunderstorm thing on my phone real quick so you get the full thing. I
Yeah,
won't
and
get
we'll end the stream on
That's the
this.
only defect of the fish tank, I think.
Look at that. Check that out one more time. ATO rainfall.
Yeah, that's fire, boy.
Rainforest.
Hold on. Let
Hey.
me give him the.
Rainforest Cafe.
Hey, one dude.
Yeah. All right.
Now he
I
will
ain't
give
even
the
go.
gorilla
I
movie.
think he took off anyway, so I'm not gonna do the thunderstorm and all that because my wife wants that anyways. I'm done.
That's super dope. But I guess we'll end it with that, guys. 'Cause that shit is raw.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, man. Look, I had one more topic, but we definitely went ahead. So I'm gonna save the next one. I'll save this topic for the next time. Guys, let's try to do this more often, man. I like having all of us in here. It's more for us to share. I think all of us give good points and good info, and I think it just people love the diversity in the opinions, the input, the tanks, everything. Like we all kind of have something. So I appreciate you and Abu and G joining on. I'm sure Des feels the same. But we would
Yeah,
love
man.
to have
Thank
you
you guys
more
for
often.
joining us. And
All
everybody
right.
else that's been here with us the whole time.
All right. Take it easy. Thanks, everybody. Bye.